As we come to the end of our Catholic Schools Week celebration, I want to once again say a special word of thanks and appreciation to all of our faculty and our staff and the administration of our parish school, especially to all of the moms and dads who offer their stewardship service all year long to help our school work well. And to you boys and girls who are participating in all the special events of Catholic Schools Week this week. A lot of good things were going on, but I have to tell you, it's the first time in my life that I ever had two cheerleaders singing the responsorial psalm today. Good job. Many of the cheerleaders are in our congregation today for a special presentation this afternoon. So to everybody who helped out with Catholic Schools Week, I say thank you very much. Those of you who were here last Sunday at the 9:30 or the 11:30 Mass, when we had boys and girls speaking to our parish about Catholic Schools Week, may remember I said there were three special ideas in Catholic Schools Week: faith and knowledge and service. That our parish vision is to be the same thing, to continue to grow closer to Jesus, to learn more and more about our faith, and to be transformed in a way that we become more and more willing to serve other people. So today, the gospel of the Beatitudes is the same one we had last Sunday. It's like a rerun. But I wonder if anybody knows how many Beatitudes Jesus said in that gospel. You know? You're guessing. No, 12 is too many. Take another guess, somebody. 5 is too little. 8. Jesus had 8 Beatitudes, 8 special attitudes in our hearts that help us to live like him. Well, with Deacon Barry's help, I'm going to give you some new Beatitudes. 6. Put that right in the middle. Because our parish of St. Elizabeth and our parish school at St. Elizabeth will become more and more like Christ if we begin to live these special values right here. Value number 1, and I'm going to turn this sideways so all you people over there can see a little bit. And I'm going to turn it sideways so all you people over there can see it a little bit. But I'll put it back in the middle and tell you what it says. The very first value is that we are a welcoming and inviting parish and parish school. That means especially when new boys and girls come into our classrooms, we welcome them and make them feel a part of things. This week, a lot of families are bringing boys and girls to join our school in September. And they need to know that when they come, you'll be eager to have them and help them. What's true about our school is also true about our parish. To always be open to welcome new members, make them feel a part of things, and let them get involved with us in all the things that we do. The second one says to know and to practice our Catholic faith. It's one thing to know it up here, but it's another thing to practice it and live it out down here in our hearts. You boys and girls, through religion class and special projects and the way we teach all of our subjects here at school, are learning about our faith. But just knowing it isn't enough. We've got to practice our faith to show other people what we believe by the way we live. The third one's a little tricky. I'm going to turn it back over there again for you folks. To call and invite other people to become disciples of Jesus. Number 3. That's a hard one. But you boys and girls know some friends on your soccer teams and your baseball team and your football team and your cheerleading teams who don't really know a whole lot about Jesus. And you can be a missionary disciple of Jesus too by saying, why do you love Jesus? Why do you want to learn about Jesus? Why do you want to follow Jesus? And our parish church and our parish school will only continue to grow if we invite other people to come to know Jesus and pay the price of living the way Jesus lives, even when it's not too popular. A community of stewards. People who know God gave us great gifts, and so we share them with other people. Now, I know that the 8th grade boys and girls who have been here for a long time have heard every single year about stewardship. And even our kindergarten and first graders over here need to learn that when God gives us gifts, they're not for ourselves. God gives us gifts that we can share with other people. What's true of our parish school is true of our parish church as well. Compassionate care for others. You know, I've been a little surprised this year hearing some stories about boys and girls that haven't been so kind and compassionate to each other, not only in our school, but all in our neighborhood. Sometimes people get so angry, so frustrated, so jealous, that they forget that the other person has a heart that's very sensitive and caring. And if you treat other people in your classroom, and even your brothers and sisters at home, and the boys and girls in other grades, and your teachers, with respect and kindness and care, they will experience a little bit of Jesus. Living your life centered upon God and the sacraments of our church. We have some 6th grade boys and girls getting ready for confirmation sacrament. We have a lot of boys and girls in 2nd grade getting ready for First Reconciliation and First Holy Communion. And every month we celebrate this great sacrament of the Holy Eucharist, because without putting God in the center and without the strength that God gives us in the sacraments, it's really, really hard to follow the way of Jesus and live the way Jesus lives. So today, I offer you 6 modern Beatitudes, values that help us to show the world that we believe in Jesus, that we're committed to learn more about Jesus, and we will treat everybody else the way Jesus does, particularly those in need. I'm going to ask our teachers that when I send around by email later today these 6 special values, that you invite your class homeroom to pick one. And next week, while I'm on vacation, I want you to talk about that value. How can our parish school, grade by grade by grade, begin to live the values of our faith in Jesus in a way that everybody else sees this good news and comes to celebrate this good news with us? Jesus had 8 Beatitudes. Today, I give you 6. Let's each grade pick one and try to live it more fully in the weeks ahead.